For months, we have heard concerns that artificial intelligence is making it harder for recent college grads to find jobs.
Yeah, but new research suggests AI may not be the biggest challenge after all. Instead, now workplace trends that took off during the pandemic could be playing a much bigger role.
All right, let's bring in our chief business correspondent, Taylor Young. All right, so if this isn't AI behind the struggle, what really is with all these, what grads are actually facing?
Yeah, so it's something that is still in very high demand today, and that's the ability to work from home. So researchers with the New York Fed say remote work may be making it tougher for recent college graduates to land their first job. In fact, they estimate remote work may account for about 64% of the increase in unemployment among young college graduates since the pandemic. And the thinking is pretty simple. When employees work remotely, companies often have a harder time training and mentoring brand new workers. And that right there can make employers more likely to favor experienced candidates who can hit the ground running instead of recent grads who are still kind of learning the ropes. So essentially, it's harder to kind of walk onto a job if you're at home working remotely, not around your coworkers or a mentor who could help you.
I think most people assume there's just AI to blame.
I know.
Why isn't the data backing up what you just
Yeah,
said?
because researchers say the timeline really isn't matching up. So, the labor market changes kind of started showing up before generative AI started being used widely in the workplace. But instead, data shows that the biggest changes are really happening in jobs and roles that became more common to work remotely in. So in other words, AI may be changing some jobs. I mean, that's still a possibility, right? But remote work may be changing who is getting hired really for those entry-level jobs in the first place.
So does this mean that the return to office push that we're seeing from many companies could actually help benefit some of these recent college grads?
Yeah, and I think it could. I think that's a silver lining of companies bringing people back into work, knowing that majority of people do want to work remotely, right, or have flexibility. But researchers say college graduates really benefit from that hands-on learning and training on the job, also having a mentor at work, or just being simply around coworkers who have more experience than you. So if companies, bring more employees back into a physical office, I mean, that could just open up more opportunities. And it could also alleviate the main problem here is that, hey, we can't train you remotely. If you bring them back into the office, of course, that would remove that issue. And I think surprisingly, the majority of Gen Z actually prefer to work in the office. They are the least likely generation to want to work fully remote. About a quarter say they prefer a flexible schedule, right? Like some days in the office, some at home. So I think that's something that they would benefit from and actually want to do. But I think the bottom line here is that the unemployment rate for recent college graduates is extremely high. It's noticeably higher than the national unemployment rate across the country. So this is a group of workers who want to work. They're okay working in an office, but they are struggling to kind of land those jobs. It's just overall, I mean, yesterday we were talking about how people in their 30s and 40s were competing against younger workers. Well, these younger workers are competing against, facing jobs that won't necessarily hire them if they are working remotely. So it's just a struggle out there.
Yeah, sounds like it.
All right, Taylor, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.